quick Noocheelicious cream sauce.
But I wanted to make a cheese sauce that was like super easy. So I wanted something, and I didn't have the ingredients that she does for her cheese sauce. So I'm gonna try and position it here as best as I can. You guys are probably not gonna see me, but you're gonna see the cheese sauce. All right, so I need a whisk. Here it is. All right, so this is how unscary it is to make, and hopefully it comes out fine with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on to like a medium high. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put about, I don't measure, guys, so I measure for you guys so that I can make the recipes for you guys.
4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast.
Yep, but it's about a cup and a half. A cup and a half of the soy milk. And then you're going to put 4 of the nooch. I'm going to do 3 at first. Make sure you guys can see. Can they see? Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put 3 at first. And then tell me the measurements that I had calculated. 1 of the turmeric, right?
1 teaspoon of turmeric.
Yep.
1 teaspoon of smoked paprika.
All right. 1 teaspoon of the smoked paprika.
And let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Half a teaspoon of regular paprika.
Yep. Half a teaspoon of regular paprika. And I don't even use real measuring spoons, but I know, because I've taken this one and scooped it into my measures, I know that this is a half a teaspoon. All right.
Now.
And one thing that I'm going to do different, well, here, I'll just do it exactly how I made it so you guys know. All right. Go ahead, babe.
1 teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
Yep. So 1 teaspoon. This is half a teaspoon, so I gotta do 1. So this is half a teaspoon and half a teaspoon, that's 1 of garlic powder. And I only did 1 of these, so I gotta do 1 more to have it be the 1 teaspoon. And then if you want it smokier, you can put a little bit more of the Smokey. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna put cayenne this time. You guys do not have to do cayenne, but I'm going to, it's because now I have 2 cheese sauces. I'm gonna make 1 spicy for Jay. We loved this with the air fried potatoes. So I always keep steamed potatoes in my fridge at all times. If you have the small potatoes that are about this big, you wash them, you stick them in the Instant Pot, and then you Instant Pot them on high pressure for 5 to 6 minutes. Usually 6 minutes if they're about that big. But if they're the teeny weenies, you do 4 or 5 minutes. And we make giant bags of them, stick them in the fridge, and we have them there. We have baked potatoes, we have sweet potatoes, we have all sorts of potatoes in the fridge in a bag, and that way when you're ready to eat them, they're already cooked. You just microwave to heat it and stuff it. So if you have any extra of the black bean stuffing, it would go delicious in a sweet potato. I actually have extra of the black bean stuffing. I'll show you guys. I have about this much left. So I'm probably going to leave that so that we can use it to stuff a sweet potato tomorrow. And I know some of you might be like, ooh, gross, but for breakfast, it's delicious. I love sweet potatoes for breakfast. So, and now, I don't know why, but ever since I got back, I've been having my soy yogurt, my soy chia yogurt in the afternoon. Okay, so tell me the other spices that I put in it so I don't forget anything.
2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of water. And did you get the turmeric already? I think you did.
Yeah, I did. So see how it's yellow? It's gonna be kind of like a, so this is not gonna be like the traditional plant-based cheese sauce. This is like a cheese cream sauce. So it would be great to do like a mac and cheese, or to layer it on, to put this on top of that enchilada. Once you guys cook that enchilada, once we heat this up, you can, see it's boiling, that's it. It comes together, that's it. So now I'm gonna add one more nooch. I'm gonna turn down the heat. And I'm gonna add one more nooch. So we've got 4. You're gonna incorporate it really well, stir it really well so that it kind of melts into there. And it melts. And I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna take it off the heat. Okay, so for this one, you are going to put a tiny bit of salt, but you're going to measure just a tiny bit. So this is half of a teaspoon. So you're going to do half of a half. So you're going to do a quarter teaspoon. And spread out over the sauce, it will even out. And you could put jalapenos in here. You could put a little bit, I might do a little dash more of cayenne. You guys don't have to do cayenne. So that this one is spicy. And then, to thicken it a tiny bit more, you can use arrowroot, or you can use cornstarch. So all you need here is about 2 teaspoons of the cornstarch. And the way that you use cornstarch is you dilute it in water. See? You dilute it in water first. So
Raise that up a little for...
let's see, where am I? Okay. Right there. Okay, so you dilute it in water first so it's not lumpy. Don't use flour, use cornstarch. And then the nooch already thickened this. So then I'm gonna get it to a gentle boil again. And when I just get a tiny little bit of bubbling going, that's when I'm gonna put the cornstarch in. That's when you put cornstarch in. And then it kind of activates it and it starts, it's not the end of the world if it's not completely, just get it to your little rolling boil and then it'll start thickening. And then when you put it in the fridge, it's gonna thicken even more. So if tomorrow it's too thick, just take out what you need, thin it out a tiny bit with soy milk if you want it thinner. Just a little bit at a time. See how it got thick real quick? And then just taste it. So I'm gonna taste it and I'm gonna turn it off because it's already spitting. And it's, as it gets cooler, it gets thicker. Look at this. So it's going to end up thicker and it's going to get thicker than this. I'll show you what mine, I'm gonna taste this and make sure I don't need to adjust. I might even make it, ooh, no, it's got heat. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so it's yellow. Comes out yellow. This one's spicy. All right. So, and like I said, you could put jalapenos in here, or you could put serranos in here, or however you want to flavor it. You can make it spicier. You can put ancho chili. You can put, I also have a paprika that is a smoky, not a smoky, a hot paprika. So if you have a hot paprika, you can put a hot paprika. So we did anybody see me put the, yeah, I put the 4th one in. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more, just because that's how much I like Nooch. This sauce, you guys have to keep in mind that Nooch is a powerful, powerful food. It has a lot of fiber. It has a lot of protein. So it's deceiving. So this is gonna fill you up. So when you eat that enchilada, start with, I'm gonna show you my enchiladas. You can show them the enchilada, the Nooch. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys too. This is my enchilada. I would not even eat a half of one tomorrow. I would start, this is a very small one. This is a 6x9 pan, I think. I would eat about that much, and I would put the cheese sauce on it because it is so filling. And the cheese sauce that we just made on top of this, plus this, has so much satiation that you are going to be very full. So trust me, you will. You're going to be very full.
I hope you enjoy this super quick sauce. Noocheelicious.